Hello, King of Fun here. I'm going to do something special for you guys because this past year I got more followers than I expected to get on my roleplay blog, my Jack Frost roleplay blog, obviously. So I'm going to read the Twas the Night Before Christmas to you guys. And if I stumble on any words or have to reread sentences, I apologize in advance. Here we go. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hope that St. Nicholas soon would be there. And yet the book had pictures, so I'll be sure to show the pictures. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the flash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the lustre of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh with 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Cobbard, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof, as I drew in my head and was turning around. Down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys was flung on his back. He looked like a peddler just opening his pack. Even the cat wants to know what's going on. His eyes, how they twinkled! His dimples, how merry! His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His dry little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth. The smoke encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, went straight to his work, and filled on a stocking, then turned with a jerk. and laying a finger on the side of his nose, giving a nod, and up the chimney he rose. And then there's this really creepy little jack-in-the-box. I'm sorry, but that thing's just creepy. I mean, for the time period, that toy was okay, but personally, I would not want that in my house. And that's just me. He sprang to his sled, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle. I never knew what that meant. Whenever I read the story, I never know what the down of a thistle means. And everybody knows what that means. Can you please tell me what that expression is supposed to mean? But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night."